Hello everyone, my name is Dave Sauce, and I just picked up an Ibanez Gio 7-string. This is one of the $200 guitars. I got it used for like 135 bucks. It's pretty sweet actually. I had to do a little bit of work to the frets, but other than that, it plays really nice and everything. But you know, I've been seeing the Rgdix 7-string, and it looks incredible. And what I want to do is try to clone it. I want to try to cut this guitar up and make it like that. Let's do it. The first thing we have to do is make a template. And what I did was take a picture and measure it out to the correct size of the guitar, print out multiple copies of each part of the guitar, and tape it together. So this is a template, so we'll take this, and before we cut it, we'll actually put this on the guitar as a reference point so we can cut the bevels just as they should be. Okay, so we start tearing the guitar apart. I would suggest starting with the wires in the back and take pictures, because if you don't know where the wires are going, it's a lot easier to reference pictures than to try to figure it out. And also, don't take out your pickups until you have all your wires taken off, because then you get your pickups falling out. So that was one thing I learned. The string saddles, make sure you keep those in order. Because of height, and also the screws that go in the back of it are longer on some of them and shorter on the others. And I also learned that you're better off just to cut these wires off instead of trying to desolder them. You can just heat up the solder later and knock it off there. So that's about it. The last thing would be just to take the neck off, and it's pretty self-explanatory. 4 screws and it's gone. So here's the template. Took off the wood part of it with an X-Acto on top of cardboard so you don't destroy anything. And just taping it on. Right here is clear packaging tape I used to put over it so it would stay down and not move, so I can get as close to an exact cut as possible. And also use tape on the inside here so you can get that bevel angled just right. You kind of want to keep it even on each side so you get a good bevel. And here goes the, it looks bad, but it's not that bad. It does take absolutely forever to get these down to where you need them to be, but just keep hacking away at it, and eventually you'll get there. Oh, also for the inside of when it's closest to the neck, you want to use the round side of the rasp. That helps out just getting in that kind of angle. Tons of sanding, but I'm not done yet. I gotta take all this black off here to make a like a wood grain finish all the way around. But let's see what the horns look like. This is what they came out like. I am pretty freaking happy with it. It looks really nice, like really nice. I'm actually surprised. Came out very clean. Okay, I just put some rough scratches around here. Just an idea of where this is going to go. And I'm going to sand that out with the DA sander. This is the most tedious job here. I sanded this down. I drew a line as close as I could. But now I'm cleaning that line up. And I'm literally scraping bit by bit to clean this to make it perfect. This is probably going to be the hardest part. But you'll need an X-Acto. And now for the neck. This was fun. I wanted the neck to be a little more flat instead of being round. So I started flattening the neck, and what you saw me use there was, I don't know, it was a ruler or a level or something to try to keep it even. But as I got into it, I sanded it flat on the back and then tried to round it out again. The best thing you can do is probably do that just a little bit, but make sure you use your hand to finish it up, because ultimately that's what you're going to be using. And now for the finish, I use True Oil, Birchwood Casey True Oil, and that actually sealed it so you won't get oil and everything in there, but it actually worked really well. Here we are for that switch right there is actually the volume switch. that I'm going to use. And I did a coil split. So basically what that does is kill one coil and leave the other one open, so you just have like a single coil, or leave the other one working so you have a single coil. What I'm doing here is taking out the wire that's inside here, because these are cheaper pickups, and they don't give you the second wire, and right there is actually just hidden and spliced together is the second wire to your pickup, and that's what you ground out to make a single coil. So what I did was find that, solder the wire onto that. You got to be really careful because they're really small wires, and then ran that back through the pickup. We're just gonna add a piece of heat shrink onto the wire. Set the wire over here. Make these two one. And here's the finished product. Easy enough. So here are the new toys that I got for the guitar. I got a Tessie kill switch. Let's go ahead and unbox this thing, because I didn't unbox it already. I had to look at it. This is just an LED kill switch. It's got white around it. Whenever you plug it in, it should turn on white. But let's look inside the box and see what it has. It comes with a couple Tessie switch guitar picks. It's pretty cool. Right in the packaging. Obviously the switch, all the wiring for the 9-volt adapter. Comes with instructions. And another on-off switch to kick it on and off, but I'm going to use a stereo jack. It's pretty cool. I have a stereo jack to kick it on whenever you plug it into an amplifier. I got this. I'm really excited about this. This is a volume knob. Come on, focus. But it has a nice inlay on it. Super cool. And then I got these shorter bridge bolts, because, you know, I just don't really like bridge bolts sticking into my hand for no reason. And that's what we have. Let's get to the install. And this is just running the stereo jack. I ran a stereo jack, so whenever you plug in the cord, it'll give you a ground and light up my kill switch without having an extra switch. The drill bit. As far as that, I had to drill that a couple times, but just be really careful you don't crack the paint when you're doing it. And just because the switch is a little bit bigger than the volume pot that was normally in there. And here's the switch being installed, and I just pretty much buttoned everything back up and it was ready to go. Anyway, if you liked the video, please leave a like and subscribe if you want to. That's up to you, but as always, have a great day.